Let me tell you my story. I would say I was raised in typical Czech family. That means that I had no clue at all about God or what's Christianity about or just anything. I just didn't think about it. I wasn't like, oh, I'm atheist. Is it the right word? And yeah, I didn't think about it. Then I found that in Lovosice, which was city where I was doing my college, there was an English club led by Graham, which is missionary from Ireland. And he was like, we are having this club every Monday, it's for free, and you can come and learn English. So I was like, yeah, that's quite cool. So I came there, they invited me to English camp, and it was so like, I don't want to let go of it because it was so good. So I was thinking, it couldn't be just because of the Americans, because they are just people too. So I figured out that it must be the Christian. What's the difference? So at that point, I was talking more to Graham and Jitka, which was the leader of the youth group, about what it means to be Christian and what's God and what's salvation and who's Jesus and stuff. And I kind of knew it all already, but still I wasn't sure, or I didn't want to do the final step. It was kind of something holding me back. And during winter, in December, we had a kind of retreat at some cottage. And I had a long talk with Graham after we got back to Chile. And at that point, the last moment that was holding me back was that I didn't want somebody else, God, kind of take control in my life. Because I wanted to be the one who will say, I want to do this, I want to go this way. But then, as we were talking, I said, okay, I will try it. And I kind of accepted him. I was kind of always the good girl. I wasn't kind of doing bad things. I wasn't going clubbing too much. I wasn't kind of just doing stuff. So what changed was the inside of me, kind of. It was the way I kind of look at life. It's the way I can feel that I'm secure, and the way I know that there's always somebody who will be with me, and no matter what happens, how bad things will be, I just have this hope and this kind of assurance that it's gonna be alright. One big struggle for me when I was kind of as a baby Christian was that I couldn't hear God's voice, because I thought that when you are kind of praying, it's like you say your bit and you have to wait for God to say his bit. So I was like praying, and then I was waiting, and I heard nothing. So I was like, oh my goodness, what's happening? How come God doesn't want to talk to me? And then it took me really 2 years to realize that God just wants a different way for me to listen to him. He wants to choose something else to talk to me. And I realized that for me, for example, it's true when I read the Bible and I've read some passage and just really talks to me. Or when I'm talking to someone and he's just saying something, and then I suddenly realize that, oh my goodness, it's what God wants me to hear. It's what God is telling me. Verse that really speaks to me right now is Romans 12, chapter 12, verse 2, which is about renewing my mind. And for me, it means that it's not about the Christian life, about doing like good deeds or something. It's even about your thinking, which is like you can't see it or somebody else can't see it, but you know it. So even this, you have to change to be kind of pleasing to God. What's really difficult for me is one part is my family, because I'm from not Christian family, and basically what my mom is saying, like get a good school, like study good school, get a good job, well paid, and then you're alright. Opposite to that is my opinion, like I want to be maybe kind of missionary, which is kind of, you won't get any money for it. So for example, when I said to my mom that I want to study Bible college, she was like, are you stupid? So that's kind of one difficulty. Then other one is when I'm kind of among my non-Christian friends, they're kind of, oh, let's go clubbing, let's go drinking, let's go, I don't know, just do normal stuff. And I'm like, well, it's not kind of my interest, it's not what I want to do, it's not what I should do. And they can't understand that, so it's a bit difficult. Being a Christian is definitely not easy, but it's the best decision I've ever made.